Hey, you are listening to Dystopia, or I am. I guess. I mean, we are listening to Dystopia, I guess. And I'm listening to it for the first time. That was the weirdest intro I've ever done. Okay, no, actually not probably, but I'm confused now. Anyways, I'm listening to Dystopia for the first time. Um, I've never heard anything by them. I'm listening to their EP, The Aftermath. Now, this what you're seeing on screen right here is not actually the EP. It is actually a compilation, I guess, or something like that. Because there's more songs than there are on the original EP. We're listening to the first 4 songs of this, which is the original EP, The Aftermath. The rest of this is, I think, the other 2 EPs they dropped, or something like that. I don't know. These 3 tracks are Backstabber, and I think these last ones is the other EP. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we're listening to the first 4 tracks only. Alright, so they are a band who make sludge metal crust punk, I guess, apparently. Which I don't really listen to crust punk a lot, but I do listen to some sludge metal. And I listen to Black and Crust a little bit. Yeah. Hey, let's see what I think about this. I don't really know what this is about. I think this is the original logo. It might be. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? They formed, I think, in the 90s, like 1993 or something. And this came out in 1999. Yeah. So, it's kind of old. 27 years. Okay, is there anything I need to say other than that? I don't think there is. I guess we can just get started, honestly. I hope the volume is fine. Alright, cool. 4 songs, let's do this. Sorry to pause right here, but I need to get something to drink actually. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the video here real quick. Let's keep going. It's a vegetable. It's radish. And I also got some cold sparkling water. Okay. What is this about? It's the first thing I'm asking myself. I look. I'm not exactly sure what it could be about. It seems like it's about like. I mean, it's called population birth control. Maybe they're saying that there's too many people getting born, and someday that like places will be overcrowded and everything. Maybe that's the case. But I'm not too sure about if I'm correct with this or not. I think I'm probably not correct. From like the musical standpoint, though, I like the kind of like different parts we got going on. Some like a bit faster, some like a bit slower. I haven't heard too much like cross-punk stuff before. We got like two types of vocals going. We got like the kind of like more screamy, high-end ones, almost reminding of like stuff like black metal. At least to me, because that's what I listen to a lot. I don't know if that's normal for the genre. It could be normal for the genre. And we got like the kind of like more like, I guess not really normal ones. The more like, what do we call it? Like the more classic vocals for like punk metal stuff. There's like the kind of screamo type vocals we have going on. Which I do like. I think the vocals are good. I think sometimes you can't really understand what they're saying, but that's like not really much of a problem because I have the lyrics in front of me right here, so I don't really need that. I mean, I literally listen to like brutal death metal albums sometimes, so like you can't really understand what they're saying either, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I think overall, I like the song. I like the way it sounds. I might have to get used to the vocals a bit, because it's not really what I listen to usually. But they're solid. The lyrics seem good. Even though I don't really understand them 100%. But yeah, let's go to the next song. Pretty short one. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm listening to some Dystopia today. Felt like doing that. I honestly just was looking for like some short EPs I could listen to, and well, I found this one. It's not too long. I haven't really listened to the band before or anything. Just pretty cool. I like it so far. It's good. I can also real quick talk about the song. I think it's probably about like well, it seems to me it's about kind of like, or like against like the, what do you call it, like firearm laws in the USA, probably is what I would assume. Because like, well, I mean, I had this debate with a friend before, but we all know there's like a lot of stuff like school shootings in the USA, and well, I personally, I don't think it makes sense like legally owning a gun, or like not. How do you say it? I mean, I guess that's. I guess people understand what I said here. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to like allow everyone to have a gun and just like walk around with them. It definitely it serves as protection as well if you're attacked, of course, but I think it causes more damage than it does good for like the USA, and I think that's what the song is about. I like the message. I can get behind this one a bit more than the last one, I think. And I like this part right here that's going on. Okay, that was an ending, I guess. Jesus. Uh, I I think it's a good song. Um, Jesus. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I think was that a follow sound? I don't even know. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Actually, thank you. Or the gift sub, I guess. Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn. Like, I don't know if I'm right with what I was saying about this. I don't know. Part of me feels like, okay, it's definitely about, like, the law in the USA. Because I assume this band is also from the USA. I don't know if they are. Let me check. Let me check it. I'm pretty sure they are. Dystopia band. Yeah, California. Yeah. So it's probably about that, right? I mean, I don't think it's around that, but like the ending makes you feel like it's about something else, maybe as well. They care. Awesome. Like, I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. Like, okay. Maybe it's about that, like, people who own guns, like, feel like they have, like, a lot of power, and well, when you feel like you have too much power, you feel like you can do anything. And maybe this is about, like, a person that shot people just because he could, really, and he had the power to, and then he felt disgust in it, and then the stuff at the end happened. That could be the case as well. That's my theory on this, I guess. Let's keep going. Next song we got Self-Defeating Prophecy. And I have to scroll because they're not so long. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I like the fast hi-hat. Okay, I mean, yo, I mean, I mean, where do I start? Like, where do I start with this? I mean, I think instrumentally, this one was the most interesting so far. Like, first of all, the guitars, right? The guitars in this are awesome, in my opinion. They're they have like something to them. I feel like, and they switch up a lot in the song. And then you have like that kind of like middle section, not entirely in the middle, where everything kind of like slows down and there's some like drum fills being played, which was awesome. Same thing for the ending. In general, the drums on this are really good. All of the like the way this is like built is really cool. Uh, I mean, it's not like anything revolutionary that I haven't heard before, but they're just doing it really well. I must say. The lyrics are kind of like I don't really know exactly what they're like, what topic they're exactly talking about. Maybe just like depression, loneliness, probably is what I would assume. Um, nothing really that stands out to me too much from the lyrics. But they're not bad. I like them. Um, yeah, I haven't really been ranking the songs so far, but or like giving them a score. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that for this one. Um, but this one's my favorite so far. I mean, I think the first song is my least favorite, and then it like pretty much just got better, right? And yeah, I feel like Dystopia is the kind of band that takes a crack at things that have already been done before, but twist in their own way. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel so as well. I like their sound. I mean, it definitely has like influences from here and there, but you can kind of hear that like a lot of their stuff that they make is just kind of like not really something you usually hear from the genres it's in, right? Um, like this song had a bit more of like a progressive nature to it, with the drum fills in the middle and the like slowing down and everything, which you don't usually hear in like, well, I'm sure there's good examples, but you don't usually hear that in punk music, like crust punk, I guess. And in sludge metal you hear it sometimes, but this is more like, this feels more punk than metal to me, if it makes sense. I mean, from the vocals, definitely. From vocals, it definitely seems more punk. From the instrumental, it's kind of like an in between for me. I feel like there's a lot of like punk elements in the instrumentals, but also you can hear like the metal elements that are like in there. Oh yeah. We got one song left actually from this EP, which is Sleep. Right. It's like a weird choice between classical and metal. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. lyrics already over? We're like halfway through the song. Are the lyrics really over? Or are they just gonna repeat something from before that hasn't been put into the lyrics again? I'd be a bit confused. Like surprised, I guess. Oh, okay. It's already over. Damn, okay. I don't know if I like that song more than the last one or not. I think they are both kind of like equally good to me. But I also really like the last song here. Probably gonna unlike this one actually. If I like the other two a bit more. Yeah, I'll put this in my metal playlist. And it's not what I'm listening to. This one probably as well later. I like it. It's a good. I mean, let's talk about the song first. That song was the most like metal one out of the ones that we were listening to, in my opinion. It was really cool. I like the effects on the guitars and on the vocals as well. There was some really cool effects. I like the way it like kind of like faded out like slowly. Got like slower. Had like these heavy ass guitars playing. Really cool stuff. Vocals as well, really cool. And overall, I would say this EP is really nice. I think I'll give it an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10 as like a ranking. As a whole, I just think it's very unique. I like the stuff that it's doing, right? I haven't ever really listened to any band that sounds like this. I mean, I've listened to bands that sound like a bit similar maybe, but the way they do the vocals and everything is pretty unique from other bands, which I like. It's cool. Second, oh, wait, not second. The two songs at the end, the two last songs, are both my favorites. I would give them each an 8.5 out of 10. First song probably like a 7 to 7.5. Wasn't too big on it, and the second song an 8, I would say. Yeah, with that being said, I mean that's it for the reaction. I'm gonna go offline now actually already, because today is gonna be a short stream. Thank you for watching. Next stream will be, oh god, it's pride, on Tuesday, where I will listen to 1 or 2 albums. I'm gonna have to see. And yeah, then we just have like the regular stuff going on. The schedule might be delayed by 1 or 2 weeks maybe, because I want to listen to that 10-hour long album starting Friday the 14th August. Damn, yeah, we're in August now. That's crazy. Yeah, 14th August, I'm gonna start listening to the 10-hour long album that I want to listen to. And it's probably gonna take a bit to get through, probably like 5 streams or maybe 4. We'll see. Maybe even more. I hope not too many. The last time I did an album, or the last really long album I did was 7 hours long. It took me like 6 streams to complete. So that's a lot. And I plan to complete this one in like 5 streams, hopefully. So that means it would take like around 2 weeks to complete. So yeah, the schedule is gonna probably get delayed a bit. And then the schedule is gonna be full until around the end of September. Great. No, that's okay though. We have an interesting project planned. We're gonna listen to less metal music soon, starting probably in start of September, I guess, because metal summer is going to end, and then we're gonna do some experimental electronic projects that I want to check out for a while, which are basically all of the projects in that one playlist I just made. This place right here. Gonna have some interesting stuff. Like this album right here I want to listen to. I'm really excited for this one actually. I've listened to only like a bit, small part of this. Sounded really good. But it's also like 3 hours long. So it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This one is going to be streamed somewhere in the first week of September. Yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.